Hey guys, I want to cover this particular project called SHIBWIFHAT on Solana. I basically think that this token is the Shiba Inu that was launched on ETH, that did the initial run to 8 billion market cap and then went to 40 billion. I think there's a lot of similarities with these two tokens, with SHIB with on Solana and SHIB Inu on ETH. Um, and I just want to cover this together and just kind of walk everybody through my thoughts on this particular project. I think overall, I just want to shout out the most important thing. This is not financial advice. This is nothing to do with any of that stuff. This is just basically me talking about my convictions in a particular project that really captivated me and kind of just, you know, peeping out the vibes and all that jazz. So let's run through this and see, what I'm talking about here. This is actually pretty cool. The logo itself is a Shiba Inu with a pink hat. With Solana. I think that's the current meme. A lot of people who are into meme coins, they go with a lot of memes, like the theme of the meme type of vibe, right? So this is the theme with hat. Why? Because there's another token, dog with hat, that ran up to I think 2 billion, 2 point something billion market cap. So keeping with that theme, Shib with hat is like the contender that's trying to get to that 1 billion market cap and in progress and making some significant steps in doing so. If we look at this image here, which I've always somewhat captivated with, it's the Shiba Inu, same vibes from the ETH. The only difference is there's a pink hat with the Solana logo on top. And the way I look at this is, my conviction is I think that this is um, an interesting perspective because it's really saying that this is going to be the Shiba Inu on the Solana ecosystem. And the reason why I think this is the case is because I'm going to walk through the volume. I think that a lot of the meme coins have moved over to the ecosystem of Solana versus ETH. And if you think about that in general, if you're familiar with crypto history, Shiba Inu, did a lot for the Ethereum blockchain. It really popularized that. It was viral. It was, everybody was talking about buy a bag of sheep or whatever it was and all that jazz. So I think that it's the same stuff that's happening on Solana. Recently, just rather recently in the news, I was covering here, Solana flipped Ethereum in DEX volumes and NFT sales. This is actually somewhat interesting because Ethereum, that blockchain, always been known for the meme coins and people running up memes in the bull market and all that stuff. Now we're seeing a shift to Solana. And the reason why I see that mainly is because of the gas fees. The gas fees are much more nominal. Therefore, people are able to swap in and out at a much more faster pace. There's a downside to that. The community, they call that cheats. But I think that there's some positive to that because of those swing traders and the ability to bring that type of volume on Solana. It's really catapulted that particular chain within this meme space vibe. And we're all degens. We all like our memes, and I think Solana's becoming the home, growing. And then there's some evidence of that. If you look at the Sol Trending Telegram, and you just screenshot the amount of users today, look at it a week from now, you'll see that Sol Trending user count grow. More and more people are, as they get familiar with the Solana blockchain, they start finding different Telegram groups to get into and all that stuff. But this is actually an interesting article. I think people should check this out. It basically covers that the DEX volumes on Solana literally skyrockets in the past 7 days, topping at least 10 billion, which is pretty amazing. And it shot past Ethereum, which was I think it was 8.8 billion over that same period of time. So that's an interesting and you know, very important thing to take in consideration. So why I'm bringing this up and what does this have to do with SHIBWIFHAT, a meme coin? Well, one of the utilities of SHIBWIFHAT basically is going to be this, and this is where the excitement is. It's a meme coin. It's not just a cool picture of a hat that pays homage to this legendary Shiba Inu that ran up to 40 billion market cap on ETH. It's actually doing the same type of strategy. It's actually implementing the same business model. They're building a Shiba swap, the equivalent of a Shiba swap, on the Solana blockchain. So Shiba Swap, I'm going to show you right now. This is the Shiba Swap on Ethereum. This is their Shiba Swap where you can go in here and do NFTs and buy the swap tokens and all that great stuff, right? And this came out on the ETHgram, like on ETH chain, and it really skyrocketed. Like if I looked at the coin market cap, Shiba Inu, and we look at this and we look at like their all time here. Their Shiba swap came out in July, sometime around July, so sometime around here it came out, but it didn't really go operational until here. When the bull market hit, this it went all the way up to what? How it was like 40 billion, I believe. I was making me look crazy. Oh, there we go. There we go. Boom. About 40 billion, 39.30. And that was the Shiba Inu on the ETH chain, and this is what they built, right? This is a utility, that actually helped catapult that, help create an incentive to its token bases, token holders, and that's what they did on ETH. And now we're looking here on on the SHIBWIFHAT token on Solana. If we go back to that image, it's the same Shiba Inu, but it's been branded with the Solana hat. So as far as I look at this as, if I was if I was like the CEO of Shiba Inu on ETH at the time, and I look at the Uniswap volume, which is this, and this is the volume of Uniswap. So for those who may not be aware, DEXs, they make volume is important to a DEX, and the SEX from the perspective of people making buys and sells. That there's a small percentage of fees that they earn. So they'll earn a fee from any buys, they'll earn a fee from your sells. They're always in a position to win as long as there's a market space and there's a demand for these meme coins. They're always going to be in a position to win. So this is one of the most famous, DEXs out there, which is on the Uniswap. We're all familiar with it. If we look at the volume for a month, I think it was like a month right now, and we look at previous December. This is December going into a bull, right? We're going into a bull market. This was the previous December, and the previous December we did, like I say we, but the crypto community, if you want to say it like that, or Uniswap did very well. If we look at this December as we enter a bull market's March, not so well. And if you look at March right now, we are at March 9th at the time of this video. So we have like what? About like 22 more days or all that jazz. But it's doing pretty okay, but not as good as I would think. I would think that at least it'd be like here, because the bull market just started. Um, so that's something interesting, right? And that's what this article is really saying. It's saying, hey, the reason why I'm bringing this up, because if we think about it, sorry, I'm flipping through pages, but if you think about it, if I was the guy running the Shiba Inu or the Shiba Swap, and I'm seeing the volume, you know, go down from Uniswap, my main competitor on that blockchain, right, on the Ethereum blockchain, and I'm seeing the volume deprecate, meaning that's like it's taking like a hit. That's money that's being siphoned out of the Ethereum blockchain. It's money not being parlayed into these meme coins. Where's that money going? And then you look at this article here and say, hey, well, that money's going to Solana. Their DEX volume has skyrocketed in the past 7 days. That what I'm effectively saying, that you're seeing basically Solana, the Solana ecosystem, grow. And when you see growth there, you want to say, hey, I want a presence on that ecosystem. I want a presence on that chain so I too can profit from that beautiful volume. And I think that's why this is so bullish. Like if you're building this platform here, this swap, this DEX on here, right? I think this is extremely bullish because now you're going to be just another token, another Web3 application supported in the Solana ecosystem. And I think this is important overall because the way I look at this is there's a lot of meme coins that exist out there, which is just an image, right? Where in this case, this is an image with a utility behind it. This is something to gravitate to. It's not just that; they also have some really cool viral marketing stuff. They have this. Zoom out here a little bit. They have this Instagram effect, which is now a shift with hat. I'm not gonna play it because the volume is wild. I don't know how to like control all this stuff, but check it out. Um, it's a shift with hat effect on Instagram, which I've never seen before. Like a meme coin hat took it this far, where they were able to get Instagram to onboard a creative, a very viral um, effect, where you can basically take your smartphone, jump on the Instagram app, open up the camera, and then basically use the effect and point it to almost any single image, even like images on the screen, and it will populate a hat, a shape of hat, a pink hat. And I think that pink hat, once again, is an important symbol because it to me, represents the Shiba Inu presence on the Solana. It's the merging of the two of that viral token Shiba Inu what it did on ETH, but now on a Solana blockchain. And that pink hat kind of differentiates from the Shiba Inu on ETH. I think that's something extremely important, something to resonate with. And this is really cool because this is a super cool market. And I think that the team behind this Shiver hat, super motivated, super skillful, great strategy, very resourceful, and that's extremely important and very dedicated. They're super committed to the project, which I've seen some devs that are committed, but it's very strange to have all these different things put together where you have an experienced dev, they're committed and they're working extremely hard with bringing out things like this, which is completely new to any crypto project I've seen. And this is important because I think what the dev is trying to do, he's trying to build a viral marketing, a grassroots marketing with hardcore supporters that builds the base, holds the wall or the floor, I should say. And then from that point on, it's just going to spread when he hits it with actual marketing because there's no way you're deploying something like this, you're building something like this, and you're not going to have marketing. You're not going to actually have like a marketing team and all that stuff. So I think it's good to have that grassroots, that viralness, and then add the commercial marketing, and it's just gonna explode. Um, so I also want to go over. I'm gonna go over the prices and all that stuff, but this is the website in its journey. It's trying to take out Dog with Hat, and I think that's interesting because Dog with Hat went to what 2.2 billion at the time of this. It was like what close to a billion. Um, And I think this is a great narrative because isn't that exactly what Shiba did in its history? Shiba Inu was flipped Doge at one point, and I think that was the kind of the battle, right? And Doge was always propped up by Elon. He was always propped up by Elon Musk because Elon pumped it. And to this day, it's still doing fairly well. Shiba Inu was like the only meme coin that actually rivaled Doge without the need of a mega influencer like Elon. It did it on its own. Even got listed on that community was so strong on ETH that they actually got it pushed and got listed on Robinhood. That's just catapulted it into stardom. And I think that's why a strong community is always essential to every meme coin. But you have a great meme, you have a strong community, how far can that really last, right? If you look at Dog with Hat, that can take you to 2.2 billion. Very impressive. But I think that with the addition of a utility, now you're looking at something unique, something extremely insane. Now you have this utility here that's coming out, which is really captivating me. You have that utility, a strong community, and the dev providing viral tools to the community like this to do things, to go raid and you know that is insane. That's something that you want to see because it's like you're giving them the tools to go out there and be better. It's like being on the football team and they're giving you helmets and all the best equipment. You would want to work for that team. You would want to work really hard for that team. And I think that's what the community shape with Pat is doing. And I'm super bullish on the community as well. We're going to cover that in a little bit. And that's pretty much the utility right there. This is like the how to buy. We all know how to do that, Chaz. I'm not going to cover that, but you just grab the contract, hit up Radium, which is the DEX right now. Excuse me. that we all use. We all know the complaints about Radium. Radium is like trash, absolutely trash. I'm sorry, but like I've lost money because of Radium. Like You would get on Radium and it would be buggy, glitchy, it would lag. Everybody has the complaints about it. And the question now, for me at least, well, why? Why does Radium does that? Is it designed inefficiently? I doubt that. I don't think it's designed inefficiently. I think it just cannot sustain the amount of volume that we're seeing being onboarded to Solana ecosystem because the memes are so popping over here. It's just going off. So I just don't think that they're capable of that. I really don't. And I think that's the reason why, even with Jupiter, they just had a recent swap on board at Jupiter or DEX and did very well. It's still doing well. I've never used it personally. But if you think about it, you have two of them now in the Solana ecosystem, and Radium is still performing poorly. It hasn't gotten better. So that why? If you split the market share for Radium into two, you have Jupiter and then you have the Radium, and Radium is still performing poorly. And at that point, you have to concede that there's some performance issues that's probably due to the amount of volume. And this article supported that, saying, hey, there is way more volume now in Solana. So, on Solana Dex specifically. So I think the market is right for this. The market is it's actually the right time to deploy something like this that can hopefully be a bit more competitive. A SHIB DEX that is so bullish. It's not a swap. It's a DEX, folks. SHIB DEX. And that's extremely important. And then you also have to think about like getting coins listed. You have somebody like Yanko, who's the dev of SHIBWIFHAT, who's super connected, and um, we're going to cover that in another video. But the fact remains that this guy Yanko is super connected. His team is super connected. He was able to secure partnerships with like CB Visa cards 10 days within the coin's launch. So that's super impressive. Um, and other partnerships, I think with GotBit, the hedge fund, SHIBWIFHAT just recently, I think we're about to win the contest. I say we because I am a holder, full disclaimer. Um, and I think like these are the things that really captivate me and really made me stay as a holder because you're seeing the community work, you're seeing the partnerships and the all these influencers, all these. I have to do another video on this. All the influencers that we've covered, all that shout out shit with Pat, all the partnerships that we've established with reputable businesses within the crypto space and non-crypto space. All of these particular things orbit this particular project within 10 days. And you have to think to yourself, well, who picks a random 10-day coin that was fair launched to put their business reputation and their influence on the line? Who does that? Because their reputation is their commodity. So why would they risk that? That's such a large risk. Then the question now becomes, well, are they risking it on the coin or are they risking it behind the people backing the coin? That is the question. And I think that if I was, a GotBit, or if I was a Bitcoin, I'm sorry, I was mess up that name. I'll get that name right one day. But if I was ZB, the Visa card platform thing for crypto, why would I agree to that so early on in a token unless I knew the team and I trusted the team and the teams had a solid plan because the reputation is commodity in this business. Um, and I think that's palpable. That's something that's very important. If we look at this too right now, and I'm looking at this, they're on CoinGecko, they're on CoinMarketCap, they've been listed on a SEX. Bitmart had listed them, and that to me just adds more validity to the coin itself. Because if you think about it logically, Bitmart is a SEX. They have loyalty, they have a KYS program for their client base or their consumer base. They need to provide legitimate projects to them. They have to vet them, go through a vetting process. You know, there's a whole work that needs to be done in order for this to be onboarded. And it is, and it's trading right now. You could actually buy shit with that on Bitmart. Pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, this is the token here, the utility here. There's NFTs in the works. That's what I've heard. Um, Definitely would like to get that updated on the website. But overall, I mean, very solid. Oh, tokenomics, zero tax. So for those in the crypto space, taxes are farms. If if you see any project with a tax, you know, just be cautious of farms, right? There's zero tax here. So this implies that there is no incentive. You're not being taxed on every transaction, where they're going to be able to farm you. Not happening. Zero bullshit, pure simplicity. I love that. And then the tokens, they have a burn program. I think right now they've only burnt 9 out of 100, so that implies 91 more burns to go. There's no minted that's been revoked, so the contract is clean, and it's basically trying to deploy this Shiba swap. And I want to talk about that one more time. Everything in the crypto space or anything in general is motivated by self-interest. We're all motivated by that. And anybody who tells you otherwise, bullshit. I am. Everybody is. What what is a successful thing, and how we can work together to be successful is to have overlapping or mutual aligned interest. Meaning that, like, for Solana, having another DEX on their ecosystem is extremely important because Radium is sucking. The Juniper, they just launched and they're doing fairly well. Never used it, can't speak to it. But to have another one on the ecosystem is actually really important, because it all these different deployments and investments within the platform, um, makes it look good. If you're building, that's great. And you want to see so from a Solana perspective, Solana Foundation, they want to see that. So that's an interest to make sure that this survives. From Yanko's perspective, who's a dev of SHIBWIFHAT, it's extremely profitable to own a DEX. Extremely profitable. You're not losing. As long as there's demand for the meme coin market on that chain, you are not losing. That's just the reality. And there is demand. We just prove that here, kind of, with this right here. Um, so there's demand here, and it's growing. Now for the holders, for the people who hold the ship with hat, we are looking to profit as well because we know that this particular token, ship with hat, is going to be the equivalent of what Radium is. If you go to Radium, there's Radium has Ray, Juniper has Jupe, or Jupe, whatever the abbreviation is. You have Pancake Swap on the BSC network has Cake. Uniswap have Uni, on the Ethereum. Sushi Swap has Sushi, I think, on Ethereum. So all these different dexes have their own particular coin, and they're all doing very well. If you look at Uniswap, I think it was like 8 billion market cap. You have to take those things in consideration. This is Shiba Swap, and it's hasn't been deployed yet. You have a golden opportunity for a meme coin, a viral meme coin with all these different tools that are being given to the community to make a viral grassroots campaign to support a utility, which is a Shiba Dex. That's a very like hyped up event. It's something that gets me like pumped. Other coins with other influencers, they're holding a big bag and they're just saying, "Hey, yeah, that's it." And my bag is big, ain't gonna lie. But in this respect, there's no utility in those other tokens. What are they doing? They're not doing much. They're just hoping everybody apes and and hope and then wing it, right? In this case, there's a particular person, Yanko, who's a dev. He has a vision, a very profitable vision, profitable, and that vision seems to be like it seems to be supported by other people. When you look at the influencers and the partnerships and all that stuff, I mean, it's just out of control. Like it doesn't even make sense. Like, um, so definitely something hyped about. Um, Definitely something hyped about. And if we zoom back in, I want to take a look at the price action. Cover that right now. So we look at the price action right now. I'm gonna zoom back out. Don't zoom in too much. Look at coin market cap. There's like the price right now is just under. I think it's at 6 million, 7 million market cap currently, and right now it's like 0.007, and not a bad price. At 10 million market cap, this is going to get killed. Right now, I think it's at 6 to 7, I think 7 million market cap, and it's doing pretty well. I mean, look, this is actually pretty impressive. We'll zoom out all the way. Zoom out. There we go. The problem is, there we go. Cool. Sorry, guys. All right, and goofed it up. Sorry about that, guys. So we look at the all-time, and we look at this, and it first came out here. It pushed all the way up, did pretty well. Pushed all the way up here. I think this is the spike. Look at that volume, 7 million volume. That's impressive. And it actually hit 1 cent. It was about to hit 2 cents right there. And if we look at that in market cap, what are we looking at here? It's too early, but it's doing pretty well. I think the volume is out of control. And let me jump down here. Yeah, this is actually pretty wild. And we come down over here. If we look at this, this was the previous all-time high, it seems, right here. This was the previous all-time high. And then we took a dip. People bought the dip, they ate, spiked all the way up, 20. We dropped down here. We are way above the previous all-time high. This has been the resistance for some time. Whoever been eating at these little dips here, that's, congrats to you. And that is at 0.064. So I guess if you're buying at anywhere between 6 million, 6.4 million market cap, that would be a good entry. Because that seems to be what the ceiling is, or the floor is. Impressive ceilings here. Okay. If we look at where it's on the markets, it's on the sexes, it's on Bitmart right there. The volume is at 82,000. Liquidity score, pretty decent. Yeah, and rather recently listed Radium, Orca, and Jupiter. There we go. Pretty good. Yeah. So I think this is a great token. I think you know, if we look at this Yahoo article that actually covered this, SHIBWIFHAT eyes 1 billion market cap following strategic milestone and first utility launch. That is fucking awesome. This came out March 4th, 2024. Apologize for the cursing. Tokyo, Japan. Basically, SHIBWIFHAT, the rising star on the Solana blockchain, is making significant strides in the crypto space, showcasing an uptrend and strong accumulation with a current market capitalization of 9.4 million. So at the time of this, which was March 4th at 9 a.m., it was hitting 9.4 million market cap. SHIBWIFHAT is gearing up to follow in the footsteps of his predecessor, DogWifHat, which recently achieved an impressive 1 billion market cap. Well, we all know went to 2.2 billion, which is insane. SHIBWIFHAT upward trajectory and accumulation signal a promising journey ahead. Investors are taking notice of its potential to replicate the success of SHIB on the Ethereum network, making a historical parallel as SHIBWIFHAT looks to carve its own path on Solana. That's correct. That's exactly what I narrated just a few moments ago. DogWifHat, 1 billion milestones. So this is actually talking about his competitor, DogWifHat, which actually went to 2.2 billion market capitalization as of 3/9/2024. It's doing some retrace as of right now. Serves as a testament to immense potential of projects on Solana chain. So it's basically this paragraph here is just talking about the momentum of the crypto space with DogWifHat making that billion, surpassing that initial billion ceiling. And this is really what the cool part about it. SHIBWIFHAT is proud to announce its first utility, SHIBSwap, set to launch imminently. Oh wow, okay, that's coming out rather soon. Okay, this innovative platform promises lightning fast transactions. That is a fucking need because Radiant sucks. Um, Surpassing even the efficiency of established platform. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. That's actually hilarious. ShipSwap is poised to revolutionize decentralized exchanges on the Solana blockchain, offering users unparalleled speed and convenience. Yeah, that's important because I when you're trying to buy a coin that's mid pumping, it's hard to get in on if you're on like 100K trying to get into under 100K market cap coin, and you try, but Radiant always screws you over because you have to adjust the volume, the fees for the volume. It's just insane. Like it always lags and creates so much problems. Targeting 1 billion market capitalization, story continues. As SHIBWIFHAT charts its course towards 1 billion market capitalization milestone, the project remains steadfast in its commitment to innovation, community engagement, and long-term value creations. With a clear roadmap, a passionate community driving its growth, SHIBWIFHAT is well positioned to make waves in the crypto world. Well, this is accurate. And because I can tell you as part of the community, I've seen these guys raid all the time. Insane. And then when you see things like this, where the dev is created on board with Instagram, these viral shiv of hat effects on Instagram, it's literally given a bunch of DJs, tools to go out and spread the world and make it viral. Very smart, very impressive, very grassroots. Can't beat grassroots marketing. When you have a passionate community like a cult that's pushing things out, and that's amazing. That's what you want to be part of. That's what most people see, and I want to be part of those communities. Let's get back to reading. Let's see where we are. SHIBWIFHAT unique value proposition. SHIBWIFHAT allure extends beyond its technical advancements. With a market capitalization of 9.4 million at that time and a robust community, the project has captured the attention of whales, to certain investors alike. Notably, large whales have already begun acquiring SHIBWIFHAT tokens, signaling a resounding endorsements of its potential as dog with hat killer. This is correct. Yeah, I think I think they've seen some big whales left dog with hat. It was like when it hit the 1.2 billion market cap, they swam over to SHIBWIFHAT. So that's actually pretty cool. SHIBWIFHAT set its sights on reaching a market cap of 1 billion. Investors are presented with a unique opportunity to join a project that is on the forefront of innovation and poised of substantial access. The roadmap ahead is filled with strategic partnerships, which is correct, platform enhancements, and community-focused initiatives, all geared towards realizing our vision of becoming the next 1 billion market capitalization project on Solana blockchain. This is Shiv carved this path to success on the Ethereum network. History is repeating itself on Solana. That's correct. Because of that history of Doge and Shiba Inu on ETH, it seems that this is like a total play out. It's like history's repeating itself exactly but on Solana. Exactly what's yeah, that's interesting. The parallels are undeniable, and SHIBWIFHAT is on track to follow its predecessor's footsteps and surpass that remarkable achievement. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is the journey, and about the token, you can hit the website, Twitter, Telegram, Dex Tools, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. I'll link to this stuff in the video below. I do want to take you into the community and take a look. Cover Uniswap volume, why I think it's going to run. There's demand in the market. So let's see here, and bam, I'm in a lot of coins, my friends. So if I look here and I just get back to where I'm at, there we go. And this is the wrong project, but that's okay. We can always just get there in time. That'd be great. Cool. So if you look here and we look at the SHIBWIFHAT token, and I just want to get that screen nice and pop for you guys, but Windows does not like it. Okay. There we go. There we go. I think like this community is pretty bullish. I really do. So right now the market cap is 7.6. As actually when I did before I did this video, it was doing pretty well. Wow, I was holding at 7.6 videos. This community is crazy. Like these guys have been raiding all day, like all night. It's like clockwork, like literally. And look at the pin. This is Yanko, the dev. He's basically completely active in this community. Um, and then if we look at this is the GotBit hedge fund, so it's GotBits, and this was basically you could vote against a whole bunch of other projects. They're doing a very great job holding this down. I think they won. If the rules are correct, it's like whoever posts the most amount of memes would win. And I think they're at like 600, and the other people are like the other coin is like 300. That's impressive. I just want to look at all the pin. Yeah, this should be influencers. Like influencers, this person has like millions of views, like followers, or hundred thousands of followers. Sibel, she has her pink hat on. SHIBWIFHAT. So they got some onboard some really big influencers. There we go. That's the contest. Tag a meme in the replies to vote for the next seed incubation. I don't know what seed incubation means, but that sounds awesome. That's another influencer here. This is Jane. She's using the Instagram effect. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. SHIBWIFHAT's coming to the world. Yeah. This is this is the stream that I think. So I think the I think the vibes were that people were just showing her, spamming her on our stream. The community, that community, they were just spamming her on the stream, and then she just was like, "What's this?" and started playing with it and poking around, and she started vibing with the community, and I think that's awesome. That's a viral marketing event right there. What else we got here? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yep, there you go. Pretty base. Let's see. What we got here? Yeah, oh, this is cool. So this is the NFTs that they're coming out with. SHIBWIFHAT has a whole bunch of NFTs, 30 million on Solana. This is pretty dope. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And these are some big influencers. DeFi Popo. Pope. I always call Popo, I don't know why. This is actually another shout out to this guy. He's another Lamendo. He does a great job in narrating the success of SHIBWIFHAT and just basically covering them. Really informative, super cool. Definitely follow. Uh, yeah, this is awesome. Another awesome tweet. Let's see what this guy. Oh, awesome. This is another block Chad. He's actually supporting SHIBWIFHAT. These are all the influencers that they're just getting every day. Onboard influencers every day. It's just crazy. This is SHIBWIFHAT on TV. This was Bruce Porter. Um, Definitely covering SHIBWIFHAT on. That's impressive. Like another influencer. It's such a small community, a low market cap gem. Um, yeah. Yanko putting the vibes out. Um, some TA, definitely some healthy charts right there. Yeah. Look at this community is so bullish. It is so bullish. I think they also have a meme channel as well. The dogs. Let's go. Yeah, very bullish. Everybody's participating. Very active community. If you look here, we go into the memes. Look at this community. They're still building memes. They're still building memes. This is their meme chest, their war chest. Um, this is awesome. What a community. Very well organized. Very well developed. I want to say. Yeah. So this is the vibes, and right now it's very early. Oh wow! It just hit 8 million market cap. That's awesome. Um, you can see the community is very active. They're they're moving. They're moving the vibes. You know. Um, yeah. I'm definitely I'm definitely got to cover more of this. I want to do a video on the influencers. I want to do a video on Yanko and the conspiracy that Yanko's Elon. Everybody's saying just joking. But I definitely do want to cover this. This is such a smart business plan and very successful. This is really what the catalyst is. There's way more dexes to be there, and there's a lot more to go. And I think I want to cover the burns as well. So if we look at the burns, let's move this stuff out of the way. But if we look at the burns right here, I broke down their current circulation supply and their burns. Their total supply is like 1 million. It's like current supply is 982, 1 billion, sorry, 982 million. The difference is that is like 17. Um, 9 burns, it equals that difference. So that difference is a accumulation of 9 burns. So how do we find that? What is one burn? Value is about 1.9 million is one burn. So let's find out if we have 91 left to go, what would be the total cost? And then it's 175. So if all the burns were to go through and everything somehow would go, it would be 807 would be the total circulation of supply once all the burns have been completed. Around 807, maybe here or there less. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much the vibes for the burns. That covers that briefly. Um, and if we go back here, I think that price would go through the moon. If you get that down to 807 supplied where it is now, that'll be insane. Um, but I think that's an over time type of thing. And right now, look, it's literally going to hit 1 cent. That's if it's 10 million market cap right now, it's going to hit 1 cent. Um, very, very bullish. You can see it hit bottom, 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 and every bottom. Check this out, dude. Every bottom they've improved upon. Look at that. So this is the bottom here. This was the bottom. Look at that. There's a little bit more. It's not the same. Look, see? That little line is right above. And then this right here. Yes, sir. Yeah. So it looks pretty impressive. This community is growing. It's holding. They're all over Twitter. Gotta follow their Twitter. Let's take a look at the Twitter. Yeah, we gotta check this out. Look at this Telegram right there. Very bullish. This is the ZB. So this is the partnership they have with ZBEC, which is actually pretty cool. And it's starting tomorrow. ZBEC Instant users will be able to load up their cars with SHIB on Solana. Oh, that's February 18th. Wow. So this coin came out, I think, February 2nd, right? SHIBWIFHAT. And it came out around February 2nd. If you think about that, it's like 10, 12, 6. That's like 16 days later. It's the 18th. And how do you have a partnership within 16 days? That doesn't make sense unless that partnership have already worked with SHIB up before. Now I showed you a partnership with SHIBWIFHAT, ZBEC. This is so bullish. Like I am so convinced. Like my convictions in this particular project is so bullish because of the SHIB decks. I think this is like amazing right now. The Instagram effect, like I said, I've never seen any project do this. And I think there's the idea behind this Yanko has is grassroots, give the guys, as many guys and gals, as many tools as they need to be as, spammy and grassroots and get the word out, tell everybody. Once that has been solidified, we could, introduce this and then really, really, hit it with the marketing. And I think this is gonna fly. Anybody who's faded this opportunity, this is like an opportunity of a lifetime because as you can see, Solana's growing. Like Solana's moving, man. Like it's the meme right there, the meme coins frenzy. The meme coin seems to be fueling the current frenzy with Bonk going bonkers. That's with a 300% increase in December. According to CoinGecko, it's marked. Okay, so check this out. This is actually important. A three Meme coin seems to be fueling the current frenzy with Bonk, which is Solana, going bonkers with a 300% increase in December. Now, if I go back to the Uniswap, the main DEX, and I look here, this was December, right, of last year, like, of 2023. No, I think 2022. Yeah, I'm sorry, 2022. Ridiculous. And then if you go to December 2023, you're looking at it's not the same. Definitely not the same. Look at that. That was one of his all-time high, 47.04 billion in December. And if I look here, 44.86, let's see. Yeah, all-time high was hit December 2022. December 2023? Not even. 15.44. A significant amount is missing from there, right? Where is that significant amount? Well, according to this article here, that is 300% increase in December. So that's due partly because of the meme coin and the meme coin on Solana. it's just growing. According to CoinGecko, its market cap has surpassed the 1 billion mark. The Solana-based meme coin, Dog with Hat, sorry, my mouth's so dry, has also added to the frenzy, clocking 428 gains in the past 7 days. Yeah, this hit 2.2 billion. So if you think about that and you look at that progressive growth, Bonk hit 1 billion. Impressive on Solana meme coin. Dog with Hat hit 2.2 billion on Solana. There's a an argument to be made, though the sample size is very small, I will concede. But there's a legit argument to be made that you see there's an increase in these meme coins hidden in new sealants after new sealants. Bonk with 1 billion, 2.2 dog with hat billion. So if I was Solana, the Solana Foundation, I would encourage this. This is more growth. This is extremely profitable. This is something that you definitely want, and you would want a working DEX. Iridium sucks, and I'm a hater, but it is what it is. And it says here in the past week, at last, 3 Web3 startups, which were based on other layer ones, made the jump to Solana with Render, Auto Finance, Helium landing on the chain. Yeah, so there's, people are moving over. Just today, Paxos said it received authorization by New York regulators to issue its USDP stablecoin on the network. Excuse me. Whoa. So USDP stablecoin is on Solana now. This represents the first stablecoin issuance on a network that isn't Ethereum. Fucking amazing, dude. That is low key impressive, and I was not aware of that. So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna go here, and I'm just gonna select Solana. I want to learn more about that. Oh, well, you guys are up here. This is actually impressive. USDP stablecoin arrives on Solana affects strategic highlights comments in the network. So you're seeing Solana is literally building all the stuff that Ethereum has for gearing up for an amazing run. And I'm like sold, man. Like if you put a DEX, if you deploy this fucking thing, if you deploy this fucking thing on a blockchain that doesn't even have a stable coin as of yet, you're putting yourself strategically in a position to be very profitable and seeing your coins grow astronomical. Um, at least in my opinion. If it's tied into the volume and all that jazz, I don't know how that works, but I gotta learn more about that. But that's my thoughts. So that's pretty much it. I really appreciate you guys, listening to me, and yeah, definitely see you guys out there, and we'll link up on the next video. I want to cover the influencers. I want to cover the conspiracies with Jakob and Elon. I think that's hilarious. I'm gonna try to make more videos as time progresses on. I, never did this before, so this is like my first time. So I really appreciate everybody. Just shout out and all that stuff. Let me know how it was, and any feedback is appreciated. So thanks, guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.